Hello and welcome back to another onboarding video. Today we're going to dive into something that just does not get talked about nearly enough, and it is one of the biggest factors in your long-term success. It is huge when it comes to making healthy choices feel easier and more natural. And it's called environment design. And it's one of the biggest levers you can possibly pull to make success automatic. So let's start here. Most people think they just need more motivation, more willpower. But here's the truth: your environment is stronger than your willpower. Willpower fades, motivation comes and goes, but your environment is this ever present thing in the background that subtly, it's that silent force that shapes your behavior every single day, whether you realize it or not. In fact, more than 90% of all actions you ever take in a day is subconscious, meaning you're not even aware you're doing it. And if your kitchen is full of chips and cookies, then you're eventually going to eat them, even if you're super motivated. And if your living room is set up for Netflix marathons, you're probably not going to roll out a yoga mat. So we've all heard the saying, you are a product of your environment. You are a product of what surrounds you. And so here's the powerful idea you want to take away. If you want different results, design a different environment. It's not about being stronger or better or wanting it more or beating yourself up or more willpower, more discipline. It's about setting yourself up to win. Like if you want to be healthier, put prep fruits and vegetables out in front and center in the fridge and keep junk food out of the house, or at least out of sight, out of mind. There's plenty of research backing up that idea, where if you have the thing you want to eat in sight more often, you're more likely to engage with it. And the more things are out of sight, the less you're likely to engage with it. So at the very least, like I'm team get the junk food out of the house, because why be around that temptation? And I've already been over this on probably a few videos, is about like the pushback I usually get. Like, oh, you don't understand, my kids usually eat it. It's like, okay, but you're the grown up, you make the big boy, big girl decisions in the house, not your children. But also you say you want to lead by example, but you're not willing to do that. Right. So that's number one. But if you just, Chris, no, I cannot get out of the house. One, go back to the video where it says can't versus won't. You won't. But I digress. We're going to talk about if you intentionally put it somewhere in the house where you have to put intentional effort to go get it, like the top shelf where you have to stand on a chair to go grab it. That's still better than it being within arm's reach. Right. So put it in a place where you have to put intentional effort to go and get the thing. That just adds friction and makes it harder for you to follow through, gives you more opportunities to pause and reflect on the choices you're making. If you want to work out more, keep your workout clothes or equipment visible and ready. Pack your gym bag the night before and leave it by the door. Have it packed and ready to go. If you want to scroll less on social media, move your social media apps off of your home screen or keep your phone in another room at night. Get an alarm clock. They're super cheap. You don't need your phone to set for your alarms. You just need your alarm clock. It's like $20 and you have your alarm clock. You don't need your phone for that. So charge your phone in another room so you're not tempted to start scrolling first thing when you wake up and last thing before going to bed. You don't have to fight yourself every single day. You can make it easier to do the right thing, but also harder to do the wrong thing. You just need to set your environment up to look the way that the healthy version of you looks like. We talk a lot about envisioning your future self. Well, your future self, if they've succeeded in the goal that you have, the version of you that succeeded in the goal that you have has set their environment up in a way that makes success non-negotiable, non-optional. It's going to happen. You don't have to overhaul everything. Just start with one space or one routine that matters most to your goals. Here's a quick 3-step process you can use today. When you're like looking at these areas, identify the friction, remove the barriers, and then add nudges. So identify the friction. Like, where are you struggling to follow through right now? And then remove the barriers. What's making it harder than it needs to be? And how can I remove those barriers? Remove the friction. And then start adding nudges. What's one way that you can make the desired behavior more obvious or convenient? For example, if you skip workouts because you feel tired at home, set your mat, water bottle, and clothes out ahead of time. Maybe even block off your calendar with a reminder notification. These tiny little tweaks compound over time and have a huge impact over time. And this next part's really big. Your environment isn't just physical, it's social too. If you're surrounded by people who support your growth, your chances of success go way up. If you're around people who constantly tempt, guilt, or sabotage you, it becomes a lot harder. So don't be afraid to set boundaries. Don't be afraid to say, hey, this is important to me. I really need your help with this. I need you to help keep me accountable, and I need you to be on my side with this. Now, you don't need them to engage with you. This is a big thing that I get a lot is people go like, oh, like, you don't understand. My husband just isn't supportive. It's like, no, I bet they are supportive. You tell them and say, hey, here's how I'm feeling in my own body. I need your help. I'm sure they're going to be fully on board because they want you healthy and happy, especially if you have kids together. They want you healthy and happy to live a long, healthy life with their children. Of course, they're on your side, but don't expect them to join you in that adventure. They can support you in other ways, but they don't have to live the same way. It's really important to get that out of the way. They don't have to do the same thing. Otherwise, you're taking their autonomy and you're having these expectations that they have to do this thing with you. No, they don't. You're doing it with you. But at the end of the day, it is your responsibility. It's not their fault. If you point the blame finger at them and saying, "Hey, you're the reason why I can't be successful," that's completely false. What they can do is help support you in other ways. And just ask for that help. Don't underestimate the power of finding just one person who supports you in your goals. By the way, that's why you hired me. Reach out. I can't do my job at my best on your good days. When you're having good days, when you're not struggling, like you don't need my help. It's the days that you're struggling is when you find yourselves in situations that you need help, that you can't navigate on your own. That's why we're in this journey together. So even in this coaching community, you're already doing that. But I just want to reiterate just how powerful that can be when you have people in your life who are supporting you. Reach out and ask for help in any way that you need. All right. Here's your action step for today. Pick just one area of your life to redesign, just one. What you're going to do, again, you're going to identify the friction, you're going to remove the barriers, and you're going to add nudges to make things a little bit easier. Again, maybe it's your pantry, maybe it's your bedroom, your phone setup, your schedule. Ask yourself, how can I make the healthy choice easier to see and easier to make? And these small changes in your surroundings will lead to massive changes in your overall habits. And when your environment supports your goals, willpower becomes almost unnecessary. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be proactive. I'm proud of you for showing up. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.